Hi everyone, it's Mark Scheller, Top 1% St. Louis Realtor. Let's talk about shelters today. I want to say it twice because this is important. Shelters and housing are as fundamental as food. Shelters and housing are as fundamental as food. Let me explain. I live here in the St. Louis, Missouri region, and there are times where I could survive for 7 days without food. But I would not last one day outside. It was 11 degrees last night without shelter. With the raw intellect of we humans and with generations of evolution, we have seized control of our surroundings, and a myriad of creative shelters has been the result. So I want to slide over to show some images. And next will be some examples going back in time first. Here is an example of a mammoth bone hut. That looks comfortable. Not. Next are caves in which we could hide our scent from other predators, and we could proudly announce that I am caveman. Mankind and womankind would gather around the fire for warmth, which gave rise to sounds and symbols and sign language and eventually language as we know it today. Our shelters are the children of our imagination, and they continue to evolve even to this day. The earliest shelters that most of us felt was a tightly wrapped blanket like this. It would warm us. And what 4-year-old doesn't see a box, ignore the gift, and crawl inside of the box to feel some sort of shelter and protection? And then eventually we have dollhouses, where our imaginations of living in our own shelter can run free. In my childhood, we had a doghouse where every child could crawl inside for shelter and the unconditional love that their dog would provide. Our shelters created safety from the elements, safety from the danger of other animals, and it became a place where we could spark our imaginations, okay? When I was a child, we would go camping in a pop-up camper like this, and it was our shelter for the weekend where it would protect us from the inevitable loud rainstorm each year. And how about this cross-country adventure where our shelter has wheels and it is there for us every night? And then eventually we can develop land, and with our big bulldozers and our giant concrete trucks, we can create 100 shelters in the same subdivision. With brick and stone and mortar, we have conquered the earth with simple techniques and readily available resources that are affordable. The evolution of the shelter is the result of who we are. We are a species of creativity and ambition and a deep desire to protect ourselves from the harsh external environment. In some of our cities now, we are building up instead of out. Over time, our shelters evolve to meet the ever-changing needs of our society and our immense population. So sometimes we need to reach for the sky. In our shelters, we store food for when we are hungry. We have soft beds so we can rest. We have control of our environment so that we can heal. And sometimes we include special people with us in our shelters so that we can feel love. We have walls and we have locked doors so we can sequester and we can hide ourselves from the world, which allows us to reset for tomorrow's challenges. So enjoy your shelter, everyone, because your apartment, your condo, or your house did not just come about in the last 40 years. It is the result of thousands of years of evolution. Thank you for your attention today, everyone. This is Mark Scheller, signing off.